The world we know it so far. What we got is we actually sent a bunch of people up to space, to Mars, when we could send people to Mars, and then they ended up getting in contact with a huge alien species. Yeah, I mean, when I say huge, I mean it was a friggin' giant. Then it ended up infecting our computer systems. That ended up killing everyone on the base. Then we ended up getting one team up there to get the computers and bring them back to Earth. Only one guy survived from that. Oops. That ended up bringing back to Earth all kinds of DNA information, so then that way we can make pluses. That's great, right? Then we got a whole bunch of wormhole technology. That didn't turn out so good. Then we got a whole bunch of gravitational technology. That really didn't work out so good. Then we got a whole bunch of quantum computing technology. AI's anyone? AI apocalypse, anyone? And that's the world as we know it. Because everything blew up and went to hell, now the Earth looks like some kind of crazy donut mixed together with an Oreo. And now everyone lives in Paris, France, and called a place called 3D1 City. And now that's the last population of the humanity. During the time that we are there, we ended up genetic engineering every single life form we could figure out, and we decided to put that into ourselves. Because why not? Why not make ourselves that much more wacky and crazy as a species? During that time, we decided to change up the entire way we run our entire economic system and make a brand new style of humanity and a brand new way of running things. It was really great for some people. Then, throughout time, we finally decided, why don't we explore the universes? So we figured out how to explore the universes. Now, we can explore absolutely any universe, and we decided, well, you know, it'd be a great idea. What if we downloaded all the information from those universes and brought it to our universe? Then that way we've got all the knowledge. Sounds hot. So in the midst of us collecting all this knowledge, then we decided, why don't we open up some of these universes so then that way we can vacation on them? Sounds great. Then we decided, why don't we open up some of these other universes and start commerce with them? That sounds great. During the time frame that we decided to have conversations with other universes in that method, we ended up finding a brand new species of creatures on our own planet called the Voiceless Ones. They made people angry. Really angry. Like really freaking angry. Then while all that was happening, people decided to open up a black market of genetic engineering information. People ended up making themselves like turtles, like rocks, like trees, like fire rocks, like shapeless morphin things that we call mimics. And then they all ended up doing crazy stuff together, like dance parties, like crazy haunted houses. Intermittent with all this stuff, we ended up opening up a big, beautiful thing called the Nexus. The Nexus ended up opening up the possibility for us to do commerce with other dimensions. All kinds of other dimensions. Like this place, and this place, and this place. But then the Nexus ended up falling apart because people, like Latua, ended up getting everything destroyed for everyone else. Now, we had to close the Nexus. But the problem is, we had so many DJs out there that it became complicated for them to come back home. And during the time frame that we closed the Nexus, we ended up discovering a zombie dimension. We ended up discovering magic, which is really crazy and a really brand new element that we've never even knew existed in the universe. Hello. It's me, the number one at Wanna. Coming to you all, letting you know I'm now in charge of 3D1 City. You don't think I'm in charge yet? Give me just 1 second. It is at the base of the Eiffel Tower. It wanna flips a switch, changing information in everyone's wetware implant in their brain, making them believe Iwana was always the one in charge. There, now you all know I'm number one, and there's no one higher than number one. I'm the one that brought the fire rocks. I'm the one that brought the voiceless ones. I'm the one that woke you up and decided you can do more in this world than just being nothing. Now you all have your strength, your energy, and you don't even need to leave. You decided to stay here in the glorious 3D1 City. So then that way you can feast on the glories of the multiverse. You can feast on the glories of all the dimensions. I have searched through all the dimensions in creation, trying to find the dimension where we can work together to make the most glorious possibilities ever. From here, this dimension, we can make all variables possible, every single thing that you could desire, everything you could want. You want magic? We can make you a world with magic. You want magic here in 3D1 City? You can have magic in your house. There's nothing impossible here in 3D1 City, and I've been looking for it. One of the major parts of my plans is I spread all my clones all through the dimensions. All of them looking like me, so they could all be a part of what I was gonna do. I was the one who put it into the scientist's head to first create the synthetic carbuncles. The little toys you guys were playing with. Those little genetically engineered pets that you had so much fun with. The whole time you were playing with them with your little sport game, collecting, customizing, doing your little fun games with, they were listening to you. They were watching you. They were reporting back to me with their wetware implants all the information I needed to get them to put a wetware implant in your head, to get your whole layout of your whole house, to find out how you feel about everything, politically, mentally, religiously. Absolutely every facet of your being was always being told to me. I had this planned out so well, there's no way you had a chance to stop me. And now, all of you are my friends, my family, all of us joining together to make this world amazing. The easiest part of my plan was making you all think the unalterables were some poor victims. I made the anomaly that made the unalterables possible. I was the one that put that flaw into their DNA, and you just took them in like your own. You took them into your foster homes and your halfway houses and raised them like they were yours. Because you think you're the altruists. Because you think you're the purest people out in the universe. Ha! I'll make you unstoppable. Now, all the dimensions that we had visited before, that they have potential, they have wealth, they have power that we don't have, it'll be ours. I started this war in the beginning with only using our spare troops, only the people that decided they wanted to be a soldier only for the glory of 3D1 City, but they didn't realize how glorious we were going to become. They were the people that were expendable, the people that didn't want to be on top, the people that didn't like the way the system worked currently. Now, you, the beautiful, the proud, the happy, you will all be saved. I will send an army of robots that I have created through the Nexus, through the zombie dimension that guards our gates, to the Nexus, to invade all those that have resources that we require, that we deserve. No one else should have them but us. You proud people that stayed with me, you are the ones that should reap the benefits of everything I have been fighting for. Although all variables are possible here, there will always be a need for greed. I found it, and when I found it, I decided it should be mine. Now, here is my time to shine. And don't worry, citizens, although everything seems bleak, although everything seems grim, I shall fix the sky for all of you. I have found the calculations necessary so we can finally send rockets into space again. So we don't even have to just live on this one little rock. We can go anywhere in our own universe. I shall make you beautiful like I had with our voiceless ones. You shall all be a spacefaring race of beautiful pluses. We shall join the stars once more. And with that, we shall own everything. Go back to who we were meant to be. Now back to you, broadcaster.
Well, isn't it wonderful, folks? Our new king leader is going to tell us what we need to do at every point in time in our lives through our wetware implants. It's like a monarchy or a dictatorship. I mean, no worries about what you're going to have for breakfast because it's going to get told to you so you don't have to worry about choosing. At least that's the way I feel. That's what's going through my head right now. I hope you're all feeling the same way. Man, this is going to be beautiful. There's going to be resources to go around to do whatever you want with, which is like, and all kinds of other things that you could imagine. Even if we could imagine anything anymore, I feel like my brain has gone so stagnant, I can barely even breathe. I don't even know how we're going to survive in this new world, other than that it's going to be glorious. The fact that it's going to be glorious keeps going through my head. Man, it's going to be such a wonderful world that we're all going to be living in. There ain't going to be nothing else like it, because anything else I can think of that would compare like it would be like, oh man, everything's going to be great. This is what we've always wanted, right? Isn't it what we've been looking for this whole time? Maybe we should have gone with everyone else. Maybe we should have got our own dimension and evaded and got away from Earth. And maybe it's wonderful. Maybe it's